Hello everyone, welcome to day 43 of my 100 Days of Making Comics, round 2. So today, it's going to be a bit of a quick and short update because after work I met up with some of my friends, so I had a little bit of cleaning to do around the house, a lot of cooking, and we were going to watch a little keynote action, but then that turned out not to be live, so we didn't get to geek out over that one. So we had a big long chat, and then afterwards I hung out with my flatmates, and that really cut down on my time for my comic, but I kind of needed socializing after the devastating loss of my hard drive that one of my friends took along with him to hopefully repair. So hopefully that means he can fix it or get the data out so I don't lose my other project, the fan edit. But I kind of needed that social time cheering up with a beer. I did work a lot on my art while I was at work, and I've just spent about half an hour writing up the thoughts I had following the little report I wrote for one of the characters, looking at the comic book for the pages after that one where it logically ends. Like I could force it to continue, but I felt it would be more fun to mix it up and have someone else write her report after that. And so that person is going to be Anne, and so her report is really going to be more in the vein of her wanting to be in charge and being taught the ropes by the taskmaster. And so the scenes before that and after that show off her handing off notes to people. And so that handing off of notes ultimately ends up back at the taskmaster so he can have a look at it. And then there's a scene where she's talking to one of her best friends, and so that will be the setup of the relationship of them in a nutshell, which is one is very ambitious and the other kind of has accepted her lot in life. One is constantly planning ahead and like thinking of how she can get ahead and take her friend along for the ride, where the other one is kind of like very proud of her friend but doesn't want to rock the boat and doesn't want to stay put either, but like really just kind of like lives day by day. And so that whole relationship, I feel like I can quickly set up right there, showing off the homework, if you will, that she hands over and then gets graded as part of her progression into her role, supervising kind of thing. That doesn't sound very exciting for a comic book, you might think, but this is just on 2 or 3 pages. And like I said, it's my way of introducing these more than one character by showing one's ambition and how it affects others around her and how they respond to her in that role. And ultimately, like how that role might be taken away from her by someone who doesn't agree with not necessarily how she's been doing things on board, but how she becomes a pawn in the larger machinations, politics. Because this comic book being very much in the vein of monster films, where a monster is found and kills off a crew, the real meat and potatoes of the story is always, for me, not just, I mean, as much as I enjoy the monsters, it's really about getting to know the crew and ultimately their petty jealousies and ambitions that end up getting them killed. And so that's kind of what I need to introduce here in these first opening 26 pages that I've been working on. So that's it for today. Hope you guys are doing good, working hard on your comics or your own projects, whatever it is you might be doing. If you are working on a project, be sure to leave a little message down below. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing up here, and then I can follow you back to your channel and say hello on your videos. So in the meantime, hope you guys are having a good one. See you tomorrow.